You want to make some real money mining? Well, let me introduce you to the MISC Prospector. This machine can mine asteroids, planetary surfaces, and moons. In today's episode, I'm going to go mining with this wonderful machine and show you how to make that money. And that episode starts right now. Welcome back, citizens, to the third installment of the mining series in A Noob's Day in the Verse. I introduced you to hand mining in caves, and we had a pretty good time with that. And then I introduced you to the rock and mining with the rock. A quick aside, I do want to apologize for my lack of enthusiasm and seeming to be a little distracted in that video. I had lost my cat Smokey after almost 20 years. I had to take her to the vet for the last time, and my heart wasn't really in it. And I do apologize. I just wanted to get that video out to you guys. Today, we are going to look at a new piece of mining equipment. It is the Musashi Industrial and Starflight Concern Prospector, or the MISC Prospector. This is it right here. We are on the ambitious dream station of Crew L1, and I'm going to show you around the ship here. You can notice here that it is VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing, and these are expandable containers that hold the ore that we mine. There's one of my VTOL thrusters as well. The front right up here, that is the mining laser. And it does have some defense. I have upgraded this. This is my personal machine. I have upgraded it. I do have a ballistic Gatling here and an attrition 1. They are size 1 weapons on it, but believe me, they can hold their own. I was mining yesterday and somebody decided they were going to mess around with me a little bit, and I was able to defend myself, no problem, and go back to mining. So let's go ahead and get the ship. I'll show you around a little real quick. Here comes the ladder, and you'll go ahead and climb right up the ladder in through the airlock. Somehow I got on top of my ship. Well, that's interesting. Well, let's jump down. Okay, I took a little bit of damage there, but that was interesting. Let's try this again. Sometimes that happens, so hopefully it won't happen again here. So I'm going to go up and in, and I'm going to run inside here. Whoop, no. Whoop. Boy, this is really interesting, isn't it? All right. All right. Okay, now I'm in. All right, that was interesting, but I'm in. All right, just want to show you around a little bit. Got some room for some of my components here. So got my access points. Got a bed to lay down in if I want to check out in space. There's my computer, emergency kit, and let's go up towards the front here. I have toilet access here. Let's go ahead and open that up. Yeah, has a little sink there, and there's my toilet, and it does look like it has a shower. Let's see. Yeah, yep, it has a shower in there. So that is a shoilet, shower toilet. So yeah, you can see right there that you can use it as a shower or a toilet. That's rather interesting. So go ahead and turn off my headlight there. Now let's go ahead and get in. So what you would do, those doors kind of automatically open as you approach them, except for the one to the bathroom. I had to click that. To get into the pilot seat, you just select the pilot seat, and it hops you in. Flying it is like any other VTOL. Adjust your VTOL, and from VTOL to straight flight mode. No problem there. Still in for gear. Just started up. It is still R. So we will do that in a little bit. I do have a couple other things I want to show you. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you down to the refinery center, to the little shop there. I'll show you that you can, what you need to pick up, and we'll go up to the refinery station itself just so we know where it is. And we will, then after that, we'll go out, do some mining for some asteroids, and then we'll head for a moon surface and mine there. All right, well, we'll see you in a little bit. All right, we are here at the refinery, the mining support center. I call it the little shop. You probably noticed that I was down on liquids and food, and I went ahead and filled up here already. So I did mention that I was using my own prospector because it was upgraded, and I'll show you what I've done here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. I went ahead and put a Helix 1 mining laser on there. I feel it's the best laser out there. So I put that on there. I also have some consumables on there. I'll explain those in a minute. Let's go over here. No, it looks like that's all that there is here. So that's what I went ahead and used there. I got the Helix 1 and some consumables.
Hey, back again, I see. Welcome.
You can rent one here. You'll see that you can rent a prospector from $51,525 a day. And we've already talked about the rock and the Cutlass Black. You may want to look at that Cutty Black because the amount of ore that we mine does not always fit in our Titan. You'll see that when we take it in for processing. So this is, yeah, you're familiar with all of this stuff here. So we'll go back over here and I will talk about some consumables. Go ahead and reinitialize this thing. We're going to go over here, mining consumables. We have some different consumables here. And let me get my cheat sheet on what the consumables do.
Finding everything all right?
The brand consumable, which is up on top there, it strategically uses this consumable to crack unstable rocks. It gives a 30-second burst of stabilized power. The one that the rocks that fluctuate a lot. You saw that somewhat with the rock. It would be nice to have some of these with the rock. The Vortel, it reduces the rock's resistance by 40%, but increases the instability, which can be kind of dangerous, so I don't use that. Lifeline, you use that if a rock goes up into the red, and before it blows up, you can do the lifeline to help yourself. Optimum, you do not see that on here. That is on her L2 or Arc L1, True L1. That makes it safer. What that does is opens up your green section in on the right hand side there, so you can you have a better chance to crack the rock without going into the red or it depleting on you.
Good to have you back.
There's the Rhyme consumable. It is reduced a chance of a catastrophic explosion, so it's kind of like the lifeline. Stampede, as it sounds, it increases the charge by 100%, so it climbs really fast. I think it's a little dangerous to use. Surge, and it increases the shatter damage and catastrophic, so it makes it it's a good one to use, but it's really dangerous if it fails. And then you have the Torpid one that it makes adjustments for 30 seconds to precisely find the deposit sweet spot, but it is slow in the charging rate process. So if you're not able to get to that right level in the green, that would kind of slow things down. So that was a kind of quick run over of consumables. I don't use consumables that much. They will probably do that. Oh, look at this. It's a headless guy. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't use consumables. I've tried them a little bit. Maybe down the road, we'll make them so they work a little better. I did use that one, the Optimum, and I used it for getting into Quantanium, because that has a very small slivers, kind of like some of them that we mined with the rock. But I used it there, and it worked okay, I guess. So if you just stay on top of your laser, you decrease it at the right time, you'll be fine. So here's the refinement processing kiosk here, and we will come back and check these things out. I'll kind of show you real quick what these look like since we're here. Let's see, I have one completed work order and I have two that are processing, and it shows it here that this one's completed. These two are processing. Later on in the video, I will show you how to collect those, put them in a ship, and take them down to the
Hey,
planet
back
surface.
again, I see. Welcome.
So let's get out of this guy's way. All right. So we are done here, and I will see you guys aboard the Prospector. Okay, all, welcome aboard the Prospector. And you know how I am about setting a flight plan, but we're going to do things a little bit different today. So we're going to go ahead and start up the engines and pull away from the landing pad. Go ahead and press spacebar to take off.
Systems on.
And to pick up the landing gear. And since it's VTOL, we want it in forward flight mode, so press K to get that.
Landing gear up.
Go ahead and pull away from the station carefully. And we want to aim away from the station. There are asteroids out in front there, but I have found that there's not too much mineable nearby the station. So what we want to do is get a little further away, and the quickest way to do that is through quantum. So go ahead and engage your quantum, and we're just gonna pick something, anything. There's something right there. Oh, go to microtech. So what we're gonna do is engage our quantum. We are going to press I to shut off the engines once we are moving. So go ahead and engage your quantum.
Quantum travel engaged.
And shut off the engines.
Engines off.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn the engines back on.
Engines on.
I'm going to go ahead and turn the engines back on. And swing around. Now, what we want to do is go ahead and hit F2, and it brings up the Ambitious Dream Station. So we don't want to go there, we want to go to Crew L1 now. So we're going to set route, press F2 to make the screen go away, engage our quantum, and head towards Crew L1. Now what we're doing is coming in from the outside.
Quantum travel engaged.
We are.
Quantum
Now,
travel.
it would have taken much longer to pull this far out and start searching. Go ahead and hit tab just like you did on the rock to bring up your scanner, and let's give it a ping. Okay, I don't see much around here, so what I'm going to do is fly around a bit, find us a target, and we'll start mining there, alright? I'll see you in a few. Alright guys, welcome back. I came in from a different angle, and so it's just trial and error to find out where the best entrance places are to the Lagrange point. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the tab button here, And you know, the scanning up, got something down here. So we're going to go ahead and fly towards that. So when you're scanning, what you do is you wait for it to deplete down, and when it goes bright, hit it again. As you get closer, don't fill up your scanner all the way around to 100%, because you're getting closer. And just kind of do little short bursts, and it'll just keep you on track of where the rock is. So we have a little bit further. It's usually right under 2000 is when it starts pinging, and you can start identifying it. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Press your left mouse button when you're in the scanning mode, and it'll tell you, okay, we got Borace, which is really good. And actually it's above 3%, so see the 3.19? That means that it's a little 3.19%. I've been advised to mine over 2.5%. So hey, that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and cruise on up to this rock here. You can enter mining mode right now, and it'll scan it and show you your charge levels and that you're looking for. That's a pretty good sized window there. See, it's much bigger than the ones that we had hand mining or with the rock. So what I do is I cruise up to about 100 meters away, and I'm gonna slow down here, move up a little bit more, and there is my 100 meters right there. Yeah, a little less. So what I do is I make sure that it's in the fracture mode, and you press the left mouse button, and you just kind of move it around a little bit, and then you start increasing your intensity, just like we did with all of the other mining. Go ahead and increase that intensity. For the initial crack, I take it up to about 80, 75, 80% or so, and just see what's happening. See, it's going up a little bit on the charge level. It is moving. This is only a 4,600 pound or kilo rock, so you can go ahead and crank it all the way up. So I'm all over the place here. There it goes. All right, and just like with the other ones, if you move it around a little, you can find a place that's a little softer than the others. So, and another thing you can do is creep forward by pressing the W key. It'll creep me forward a little bit. This one's actually going up pretty good. I don't need to go up there. Sometimes I have to get within like 60 meters of it, and that can get dangerous sometimes. So we're going up. It's approaching the green, so I start backing off. Little technique that I learned through trial and error. Keep backing it off. You don't want it to go up into that red. Back it off, back it off, back it off. It's almost full. Back it off, back it off. Yes, and pop. Okay. Now this has broken it up into smaller pieces, unlike the rock where it just broke it up into those little crystals that you would pick up. So what you do is you check out each rock now. We've got 4% borace here and some diamond. What's this one here? This one is 9% borace. And this one up here is corundum. And then here, let's see, borace. And this one here is corundum and diamonds. And this last one here is borace. That's only 0.5%, so I'm not going to touch that one. Let's go back around here. Again, I want to stay with that thing that you stay over 2.5%. I'll talk about corundum and diamonds in a second. 3.5%, that I'm going to crack that one. This one here, no, I'm not going to touch that. This one here, borace 9.94, I'm definitely cracking that one. And whoop, that isn't one. And this one here, borace 4.4%. Okay, so borace will get us about 32.45 units, so which is really good. Now the next one that we had was diamond, and that's only 7.18. So it is a little bit less. And then that corundium, that's only 2.66. So the one that had just corundium in it, and I think it was this one here, corundium and diamonds. I'm not even going to try that. I'm not even going to touch that one. What was this one? Corundium. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch that one. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get started with this one, and we will go ahead and crack it. And same thing, just although you have to go with much smaller levels. I take it up to about 30% and let it sit there. If you're using the stock laser, maybe you'll have to add a little more power. Maybe you'll have to move in a little bit closer. But for me right now, 30% is taking me right up there. Don't have to worry about it racing up into the overcharge area. So, whoa, yeah, it's getting up there though. Yeah, see, I was able to back it off and keep it there. So now I got to increase it though. Yeah, you just got to work that mouse wheel back and forth and pop, pop. There it goes. What do we got? This one here, that is hardly anything. This one here is 29% diamond. We're looking for that borase is what we're looking for. All right, borase and inert materials. Only 9%. What is this one here? 6. Okay, that one's not too bad. Thing is, you don't want to fill up with inert materials because then that takes room for actual minables. You can take it to the processing center; it'll be no problem, but but you're not getting as much on your ship as you could. Now, like right here, we have what is that? 84% diamond, 6% borase. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Right mouse click, do extraction mode, and we'll go ahead and collect this. So we're picking up mainly. Well, we have more inert than we have borase, but hey, that's okay. That one, yeah, let's go ahead and get that one anyway. It's over 2.5%. Can make some good money off of that. So we'll see exactly how much money we make off of that. What about this rock here? No, that one I'm not going to touch. And yeah, why not get diamonds? They're a girl's best friend, right? So I'm going to continue mining here. So sit back, enjoy. I'll put on some music and we'll pick up the rest of this stuff. All right. Alright, you saw that warning cargo full, so we are done. So let's go ahead and press M to put the mining attachment away.
Mining mode off.
And let's see, where is that darn station? There it is. Let's just follow the lines in. Bam, it's right there. So let's go ahead and head on in. Alright, so you'll notice that it's kind of a pancake with things jutting off of it. Well, you want the antenna thing to kind of go towards the bottom. So let's head on over this way here. And head on in. Because I don't think my quantum can get me there. Nope. We're 24 kilometers away, so I'm not even going to try that. Okay, I'm just going to come up right under it. Now, you see that I have my sight right on that part coming down right there. and that points down. So basically we want the that part kind of pointing down. It's kind of hard to explain because I came in at a weird angle here. You'll see it when we come in from another angle, because there's kind of the flat part and then the part sticking down. So let's go ahead and contact ATC, and let's see.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where's it going to put us? It's going to put us right up there. All right. So let's go ahead and head on up there. I like to maybe approach it. You heard the warning, overheating. I was going a little too fast, so I was trying to put on the space brakes or retro thrusters, whatever you want to call them. So, but yep, here we go. We're heading up right under it here, and let's see. That's one of the struts coming off. And we will go ahead and land on this thing here. Here we go. All right. So, getting a little better. Well, I want to show you a new trick here that I've been doing. You've heard of some of these things that have the auto land on them. I don't know if you've tried it or not, but it's kind of cool. Fist says that I'm cheating when I'm doing it. Press N to get our gear down. So, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of float in here. We're going to fly inside of that blue box, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. Let me just get a little bit closer without crashing, because we do have money aboard. We do have money aboard. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring it in. I'll go ahead and kill the throttles now. A little more. We'll get within that blue box, and we're going to press and hold in. And when it says auto land on, you go ahead and release, and guess what? It lands it for you. So we haven't spent that much in quantum fuel or hydrogen fuel. So I'm not even going to add that to the list of my expenses because I can make a bunch of runs. So I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and get out. And head on out here. I do like the big windscreen in this, though. That is nice. There's a lot of room to look out, and that's really helpful for planetary or moon mining. So let me try and get out of here. There it goes. All right, and hopefully I won't end up on the roof like I did earlier. So and I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Whoa, I didn't hurt myself. Good. So I'm going to head on in here, and I will meet you at that refinery kiosk. All right, guys. Here we are at the refinement center. We're going to go ahead and click that to begin right here. We're going to select a material location right down
Finding
here.
everything all right?
So what do we got here? MISC Prospector. That's the only thing. Got quite a bit here. 1136 refinable. The thing is, if you look over here, our Titan only holds 800. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to put that in there. This order that I have over here of gold and borace, that's actually a little bit smaller, and we will be able to put that in our Titan. So you may want to start looking at getting a bigger ship or renting that Cuddy Black, because this will definitely fit the Cuddy Black. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and set up this work order here, and we really don't want that corundum. Yeah, it's money, not much, but it's money. So diamonds, they're a little more money, but the borace, bam, that's what we want here. If you look at some of these other orders that I have borace and Quantanium. I got some Quantanium. And then if you look, let's see if it'll let me look over here. No, I'll show you that in a second. And we're going to go ahead and get a quote. This is the Cormac Method, and that is moderate speed, moderate cost, but low yield. See, they're taking a bunch. I'm only getting 209 out of 328. My borace, 153. Now, they're taking like 80 units. The heck with that. So no way I'm doing that one. The pyrometric chromalysis, that is high speed, high cost, high yield. Let's go ahead and go to a quote there. Get quite a bit more. Get up to 219. That's not too bad, but they want 7 grand for it. No, don't think so. So let's look at the next one. Gaskin. That's high speed, high cost. Go ahead and get a quote there. And moderate yield. Look, they're taking a bunch of it. Probably 50. No, I don't think so. 7 grand? I don't think so. This one here, electrolysis or something like that. Let's go ahead and get a quote there because that's moderate speed, moderate cost, moderate yield. 26.57. Hey, that's a pretty good price, but and we're kind of getting ripped off a little bit. Sometimes you need to get back into this thing and begin, and we'll have to get back into our prospector setup work order. We had that last one to look at, and that's the one I usually use. It usually takes a longer amount of time, but I like that. It's the Dinks solventation, and well, let's go ahead and get our quote here. See, we're getting pretty good. We're getting 219 like that other one, but we're only paying 1,300 units. So I'm going to confirm that. It's going to be ready in 19 hours. What I suggest is do a few mining trips a night or something. And then every day you'll have stuff to take down to the planet's surface. So you do a few mining trips. They don't take all that long. The last trip that we took, oh God, that wasn't even more than 20 minutes or so. So run out there, grab stuff a few times, bring it in, and then when the 3 orders are ready, go ahead and put them in a ship, take them down to the planet's surface, come back up. You've already done your mining for the day, and go check out something. Go do some hand mining, go do some rock mining, go blast around the moon's surface in the rock or another vehicle. Go exploring. Go do some of the FPS missions. Do some dogfighting. It's up to you. Or just go explore. So we have that one started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to head back out and head down to a moon surface and show you the difference in mining there. So I will see you in a little bit.
Thank you.
All right, welcome to Daymar. Actually, Shubin Mining Facility 1 is right there. This is one of the stations that you can drive out of. But remember, when we were driving around, we were encountering rocks that were way too big to mine for the rock. So, but we got something a little bit different now. And let's see, we got something at 3,700 there. So let's head towards that. And let's see, yeah, at 3,700. Oh, there's, oh wow, 1, 2, 3. Just popped up right there in our screen right there. Let's go ahead and see what these have to offer. I'm gonna go ahead and check out these guys. Got that other side over there too. But this is close enough for us to mine with the rock, but these are too big. So let's see what we got here. We got a Grisium and 6%, so that is good. What do we got here? More Grisium, 5%. So this one here is, let's see, what do we got? A Grisium. Okay, and Laranite. Okay, so what we're going to do is switch over to mining mode, find out how big these are. That's a 5,000 pound rock, 5,000 a kilo rock. I think it's in kilos. That's 5,000, is a little over 5,000 as well, and same. So they're about the same. Let's see. The Grisium 6%. This one's the Grisium 5%, and this is Laranite 10%. And so let's go ahead and get that one first. So we're gonna go up and aim down. And let's go ahead and move slowly towards it. And and then I'm going to show you the attitude of the ship. I'll flip to a third person view, coming down to 200, 100. Remember, I like to come within 100 of it. So, right about there. Okay, let's go ahead and flip to this, and press and hold Z, and you can see at what kind of angle I'm at. Let's see where I am in accordance with that rock. Let's see, do we have anything? Any nice views? Any nice views? I'm still looking for a nice picture of the ship like this with Crusader in the background, but I don't see that this time. I'm gonna go ahead and go back and start mining. So we're gonna go ahead and crank up my power. 5800. Okay, this is gonna take a little doing even for a helix. So I'm gonna crank it up full power. Start creeping forward to about 70 or so. Maybe a little closer. Let's go closer to 60. And we're just gonna hold it here for a little bit. And maybe move it around. Here we go. It popped up just a little. Let's see. I'm gonna find a soft spot in this rock. There it is. There's that soft spot. So I'm gonna let it creep up. Just keep it going, and you've seen me do this before, so I'm going to go ahead and crack these rocks and listen to some music while I do so. Alright, so I'm going to see what I can get and get filled up and head on back. So, here we go. Alright, well, you could see that some of the rocks got hit, and there wasn't a Grisium 100% rock, but it was buried by everything, so that was kind of a bummer that I didn't get that. Got a bunch of laranite though, which is a good load. I would have liked to have my inert materials down a little bit. You did see me use some of my optimum consumables. Getting some of that laranite, it was pretty darn thin. So that little line. So I just wanted to make sure that I could get it. So let's go ahead and head back to our ambitious dream station. And I will see you guys at the refinery, and we will load this on to a well, that's right, we're not going to quite load it onto a ship yet, because we're going to go out and find some Quantanium. So yeah, we'll do that. So but I'll meet you there at the refinery to put this stuff away, and we will then go get some Quantanium. I'll try and find some of that. All right, see you there. Okay, I'm bringing our load from the moon surface on to crew L1 here, and this is the orientation I was telling you about. You can see that there's kind of a shaft, I guess, that goes down, and then the kind of flat part up at the top. The parts off to the side, that is the refinery. So, yeah, that's the orientation you want to go in, or else it'll be upside down and you'll have to flip over and stuff. So for this station, or for most of them, that it is orientated like that. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this down a little bit. I'm going to bring up my comms to here. And let's see where it's going to have us
Please proceed
land.
to assigned landing bay.
So I am going to just fly in here and land and drop this off. And I will catch you guys in a little bit. And let's go look for some Quantanium. I have a couple leads on places to go. So I will catch you when I get into that asteroid system with Quantanium. Can be found on moon surfaces. I just haven't been lucky enough to find that. So I am going to, we're going to go mine Quantanium out in an asteroid field somewhere. So I will talk to you then. Bye. We're looking for some Quantanium. I've kind of scouted it out a little bit. We should have some around here. Let's turn on our scanner. And the only problem about ARC-L5 is there is no station around here at all. So yep, there it is right there. So let's cruise on up to this rock here and check it out. All right, so we are cruising up to this rock. Something about Quantanium, it is very volatile, and it can blow you up. So you have to mine it, you have to get it back to port and go. The way I do that is I break it up into the pieces that can be collected, and then I collect all the pieces. So I don't pick up anything until everything is broken down. It is pretty tough. I may have to use some consumables. The consumables I have are Optimum and Lifeline. So I went over those a little earlier, but we will see how things go. So just enjoy the music while I try and crock this rock without killing us. So I haven't mined Quantanium that much, but it isn't too easy. So I'm going to turn on the miner now. It's 4,900 pound rock, or kilo rock. There should not be any problem for us at all to crack this with the helix. So let's get started. let's get the heck out of here and back to 201. Go. Okay, be careful. Okay, remember we're just going to get it in here like this. Press and hold in. And do the auto land. It's the safest way. Okay, we're flashing yellow light. We're still in pretty good shape. So, I am not
Landing complete.
I
Have
am
a
not
pleasant
going
stay.
to even fuel or anything. I am just going to get out of the ship. Get out of the ship. I'm even going to risk injury, jump off of this thing, and run. So, yeah, I will get this ship stored, and then we will take it to the refiner. I'll take it to the refinery for us, and then when we come back, I'll be picking everything up and be headed to Hurston with it. So I will see you in a little bit. Keep me in your thoughts. Hopefully I can get everything stored before things blow up, but I'm pretty sure we can. We were able to save a lot of time by just breaking everything up and then picking it up. Because if you pick it up and you spend another 5 minutes mining, there is a good chance that it'll go volatile and blow up your ship. So we will see you in a little bit. We're getting the chip stored, and I haven't heard a boom yet, so we're in good shape. So see you in a few. All right, here we are at the refinery. Refinement Processing Center, and let's go ahead and get on the kiosk. Instead of putting stuff into it, we're going to take it out, and I'll show you how to do that. It'll show you that I have 6 work orders that have been completed in zero processing. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I'm going to scroll over because I really want to take that Quantanium back. I've already loaded one thing on here, but I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to Cutlass Black, and I'm going to hit collect there, and collect, and it'll process, and then I am going to check and click another one here. I am going to scroll down till I get to the Cutlass Black again. There it is. Let's see, that'll fit in there, but that's not a very good load. That one will not fit in there. That one has, let's see, let's go for this one here. I'm going to collect that one. It has a bunch of laranite agricium, so has some good stuff in there. It's going to go ahead and collect that. Let's see if we can get anything else aboard.
You see anything you like?
So I'm going to go ahead and hit select storage options again. I'm going to scroll down to our cutlass black, and nothing else will fit in there. You'll notice that because it's all red here, right? And I only have 90 left. So I am going to back out, and I'm going to head for Lorville on Hurston, and that's where we're going to sell stuff, and I will meet you there. Alright, we safely arrived at Hurston, and we are going to go ahead and get up, and I just wanted to show you the cargo, that yes, we are actually hauling cargo. So let's head on back to the cargo bay. There it is. That is what we're hauling, guys. Look at that. There was a little bit of room left, but we just didn't have room for it. So let's go ahead and here and store this ship. That's one thing you want to do, is make sure you store your ship so everything is taken care of. And it looks like I went the wrong way, but it is really important to store your ship. Also, in the upper right hand corner, you'll see some server statistics for the servers. That is so I can make sure that I have a good fresh server, and I'll explain that in a second. Just trying to get in the elevator here and get down to Tisa Spaceport. Right, here we go. Oh, it's heading towards Hangar 5. Oh well. My mouse is a little bit sensitive. But, yeah, here we go. Let's go down to Tisa Spaceport, right there. There it goes. Alright, to engage that up in the right-hand corner, you'll hit the tilde key, R, tab, the number 1, and enter. And what you want to do, on about the fifth line down, you'll see where it says BWIN, B-W-I-N. And you want to make sure that that number is doing pretty well. What that means is it's not down like 0.01 something or 0.00. Like right now it's going back and forth between 0.9 and 1 point something. So that is what you want to make sure that, because the last thing you want is a 30K while you're trying to land. First thing, when you get into the area, first thing you want to do is request landing. As soon as you request landing, you're good to go, even if you're 30K. So now I'm going to show you how to get to that area where you can sell it. It's the commerce line we want to take, and a lot of us haven't been that way. We're used to the metro center there, but we're not going there. We are going straight ahead, the green line, for the business district, commerce line. So we're going to go up here, and we're going to turn around, and we're going to wait. And I will show you how to get in there once we get there. I don't want to bore you with the train ride.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
All right, here we are at the Commerce Center. I'll take a look around here. You'll see those big guys there. That big, huge building in Lorville, that is where we are. That building you can actually see from the space station. It's kind of cool. So what we want to do is we want to enter the building. Can't miss the entrance, it's huge. So we're going to go ahead and head on in and head on over to the left. So you want to take a left coming in, and then you'll want to take another left, and another left. Go around here, and to keep with the theme, let's go left again. And we'll come up to one of these trading terminals. This trading terminal right here, what you want to do is you line yourself up so that bright light isn't in there. It isn't from us, I guess it's from one of the overhead lights. We want to hit use. Now we want to hit sell. I'm going to pick a location, and that's our Cutlass Black. That's the only thing that popped up. So let's go ahead and sell off the cheapest one first. So what I like to do is write all of this down, and we will receive 50 credits. Oh, that's not too much, is it? So we hit got it. All right, now it's processing, and still processing. All right, we got 50 credits. Maybe that paid for gas or something. Let's go ahead and hit Laranite. 26,000 there, so it's 26,977. And we got it. I'm writing that down. Whoop. 26,977. Sometimes it times out on you, and it may take a little while to get it going here. And we'll go back here to sell. And let's do some agricium. What the heck? And sell the agricium for 78.69. And we're gonna hit gut it. So I'm writing that down. 78.69. All right, we hit gut it. And let's go ahead and do the aluminum. That's only 390. We'll put gut it. All right. Got it. And as you notice, one of them here, corundium, that is, they don't really have any room for it. So they're not buying that today. So, okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sell Bexolite. Our Bexolite's selling for almost 42,000, so we're going to gut it. All right, and so that's 42,000 for Bexolite, and we'll put gut it again. Now let's do the Borace. Why not? Almost 16,000 for the Borace. So we're going to put 16,000 for Borace. And got it. And let's see, diamonds. That's 2,000 for diamonds. Got it. They are a girl's best friend, though. And got it again. Whoop. Again, it only gives you so much time. And let's see, let's do the gold. 23,000 for gold, or 2,300 for gold. Sorry. And our last one is our Quantanium. All right, and we're going to go ahead and sell the Quantanium. That's 26,000. It's only 315 units, so sell Quantanium. Got it. So 26,000. All right, so it's thinking, and got it. So with that stuff that we brought down, we made well over 100,000 units. So at that rate, you can really do well. Now remember, things you want to look for are Bexolite, Terranite, Lorace, and Laranite. So, and then also Quantanium. Go try it out. If you're having luck with it, just mine Quantanium. You also want to pick up almost pure samples of that. You don't want to pick up when you have just a bunch of the inert materials. You don't want that. So have fun mining, make some money, and make sure to subscribe and like right down below. We really appreciate you watching. If you have anything to say, please comment below, and I'll see you in the verse. Happy mining.